I'm Soup. I'm an Adelaide-based street artist, and I make stickers around the city of Adelaide. You might have seen them before. I try and get them up quite frequently. Stay vigilant. It began because I liked the idea of distributing art to the streets of Adelaide, because there's not much of it, and the council likes to buff graffiti and that sort of stuff with ugly green paint, and I thought it looked a bit hideous, so I thought I might go along and create some Microsoft Paint art and sort of stick it on stuff. I noticed it, I reckon, in 2019. I'd walk around and I'd see lots of stickers by another Adelaide artist called Hobane. It touched me, and so I thought I might try and create my own. The reason I chose Soup as my alias, I suppose, was because Andy Warhol, as an artist, is quite an influence to me. And he did his original pop art with the Campbell's tomato soup cans. So I thought, why not make an ode to Andy Warhol. The first sticker I ever made was black text on a white background in a long rectangular strip that said "Tax the Church" in bold text. I would walk around the streets and I'd get those up, and that was like 2 years ago or so, like 2.5 years ago now. I'm not the first person to write Soup in South Australia. There was a fellow that did it a few years before I did, but it sort of passed the torch. He's okay with me doing it, it seems. And then it sort of developed a lot of people liking it and a lot of people interacting with it through social media or on the streets and stuff. I'm quite open with who I introduce myself to. I've made a solid amount of friends, walking around town. You bump into random people and then you go for a walk with them, you stick them up, you build a bond. My original intention was to keep it sort of on the low key, and I suppose it still is. I don't go around posting myself on Instagram or anything like that. When people come up and ask for stickers or anything, it's always like, yeah, hey, you can have some. I make them. It's quite open. But then on the online side of things, I like to try and keep it relatively on the down low, any sort of identifying features and that sort of thing. I slap some things together. Sometimes I take photos or I scan books from the 40s and stuff, any sort of thing I can make a collage with on my computer, and then I digitally assemble it. There's one I made recently, which I think I like it because it's probably the most original, and is a reference to, other than Dead Kennedys, my other childhood favourite band called Devo, and it has a Barbie head that I took the photo of with an energy dome, which is the little signature Devo hat they wear. I've always loved sort of trying to find spots where people wouldn't normally go. And then when the very few times that people that would recognise the stickers would go there, it'll be like, oh my god, he's been here before. That anonymous artist has been here before. There's definitely more people that make the sort of left-wing stickers. I used to like doing some political stuff because it's good. I feel like the streets are a very good way to have influence on people. Coming up to the election, something like the ad jacking that goes on, it's good. People notice it, and it sticks in their brain for a little while. So I think the whole street art thing, never gonna give it up. I don't think I could. It's one of my few passions in the world. If you want to involve yourself in street art, get into it. It's great. It's a pretty welcoming community. No regrets from finding this hobby.